She was to arrive here in Medford at 1:30 this afternoon. And there's a lot of frustration from teachers, parents, and community. The board had 4 days to come up with their counter proposal, and we fully intended there to be a full bargaining session today. The word that we've got is that the district was intending just to check in with the mediator.
So at this point, can you just tell us from Friday or from Thursday to today, can you let us know what has happened, just kind of a breakdown of where we stand now?
Nothing has happened. The association gave the last proposal, so it is the board's turn, to counter. And if they've just intended to check in today and not actually bargain, then nothing has happened. And the teachers and the mediator were all willing and available to meet all weekend long, and the district chose to hold off till Tuesday. So we fully intended them to come with a proposal, and apparently that's not the case.
Have they given you a reason behind it, why they didn't have a proposal?
No, I don't have that information. Bargaining may have that information, but I don't have that information.
From the last bargaining session, Phil said that, from the impression that I got, Phil said he wasn't even going to move forward with you guys until you guys made a big move, because he made a big move. Can you talk a little bit about
Sure.
that?
So the $4.5 million that the district says that they put on the table is not any new money. This is money that was already on the table and basically moved from year 1 to year 2. It's retirement benefits that will affect only 31 teachers who will be retiring before June of next year, 2015. And so that's money that was already promised to these teachers. And in essence, what's happened is the teachers have given up $70 million worth of entire retirement benefits by agreeing to eliminate this benefit. And so it wasn't any new money that was set on the table. It was just money that was moved around that basically was already owed to teachers in the first place.
When I spoke to Cheryl Lashley a few weeks ago, she was saying it wasn't the idea of taking the 8-year plan off the table, that I guess teachers agreed to that already. It was, like you said, the teachers that might be forced to retire early. Is that still the issue?
That's one of the issues. That's part of the retirement benefit issue. So years ago, the district asked teachers to take early retirement because it was a cost savings for them. And so the teachers agreed, and then now it's no longer profitable for the district to do that. And so teachers realized that it's not financially sustainable and agreed to eliminate those benefits. Earlier in negotiations, it was a phasing out that we had asked for. Things have moved and changed at this point, and it's what the teachers have done is agreed to give up those benefits, and that's a $70 million savings for the district. And it affects about just under 300 teachers that are agreeing to give that up.
And I noticed on Thursday, Dr. Long said that basically what you guys are asking for is going to bankrupt the district. Just your response.
Okay, so we know that from the funds that the district has received from the state, they have more than enough money to fund this proposal and still have money left over to hire teachers and restore programs. The district will, if they accepted the contract or the teacher's proposal as it is, they would have over $7 million this year and over $5 million next year to add teachers and more programs.
Any reason do you think why he would say that?
I have lots of things that I think. No, I'm not going to go there. I'll get in trouble.
I had to ask. So, do you have other questions?
Yeah, so as for the term, have you, because I know we were going back and forth between a 1, then possibly a 2, but they wanted a 3-year contract. What is it right now? What have the teachers come to an agreement with? I'm hearing.
So the teachers are offering a 2-year contract at this point, because a 2-year contract will do 2 things. It will put us in cycle with the state funding, and so we'll know exactly what money is on the table for the next negotiation, which makes sense. And it also when you look at the two proposals as they are right now, we're very close to the district. We're within $1 million of each other. That's simple to hash out and settle, and we could end this entire strike right now with a 2-year contract. We feel confident that the district will negotiate on the language pieces. So a 2-year contract, since we are so close, could help us get out of this whole situation. It has moved around. We offered a 1-year contract at one point, again for the sole purpose of trying to find a way to avoid the strike and be able to have extra time to continue negotiations and collaborate and find some common ground. That wasn't accepted. That's not something we've put on the table since then. We did at one point have a 3-year contract, and the district says they can't afford the 3-year contract. And so we've gone to the 2-year contract knowing that it is affordable and it is something that can end this strike right now.
And with all of the stuff that's going on right now, have you got all of the teachers here that are
Yes.
participating at schools?
This is all of our teachers. That's our cue to end.
I actually did have one more question. I'm going to put this up just a little bit real quick. So, when it comes down to it, do you think it's the term, like the length that's holding it back? Have you guys overall agreed on the 2 years, but is it that 3rd year that's getting in the way? What is getting in the way?
So what happens in the 3rd year of the district's proposal is that teachers will lose any gains that they got in year 1 or 2. There's an insurance balloon payment, if you will, that will come in the 3rd year that will take away anything that we've gotten in year 1 and 2. And that's what we can't do, is accept a contract. We're going to lose money and end up further behind than we are right now before this ends.
Was there anything else that you wanted to say? Any last messages? Any concerns?
Huh? Sorry. We have information on our website, which is www.iteachmedford.org. You can see side-by-side proposals. You can see everything that we have available that's up there, and we encourage people to go and see what resources they are to look at.